You noticed it, didn't you? That moment, the one no one else seemed to catch it, was quick, half a second, a look, a pause, a response that came just a little too fast, like they already knew what you were going to say. Maybe it was your friend, maybe your mom. Maybe every single person in the room. You brushed it off at first, a coincidence, a glitch. You laughed. They laughed, the moment passed, but it happened again. The exact same laugh, the same tone, the same phrase over and over, like a broken loop, wearing a different face each time. You were supposed to forget it, but you didn't. And now you're starting to see it, aren't you? The way they turn their heads at the same time, the way conversations start just as you enter the room, the way they're all watching you when they think you're not looking. You're not crazy. They're acting, all of them. At first you think maybe it's you. Maybe you're dissociating, maybe you're stressed, maybe the world's just weird sometimes, but it's not stress, it's not chance, it's design. And once you begin to look closer, things unravel. You start to remember moments that don't line up, a friend who told you the same story twice, a classmate who suddenly didn't recognize you, a sibling who blinked too slowly, like they were trying to remember how they're improvising, not thinking, not feeling, just reacting, because they're not real, they never were. Let me tell you something, you've already suspected this reality. It's rehearsed. You're the only unscripted variable here, and the people around you, they're performers. They memorize lines, they mimic emotions, they adapt to your behavior so you don't ask too many questions. But you're asking now, and the moment you started noticing, the show had to change. They had to shift roles. Some actors were pulled out, others were brought in, scenes were rewritten. Your favorite food changed, your routines warped, your friends reset, and then came the stand-ins. You ever notice someone looking slightly different one day, like their face was made from memory, close enough but not quite? The eyes don't move, right? The smile is off. That's not your friend, that's a replacement. Here's the real twist. This isn't being done to you, it's being done because of you. You're the subject. This world, it's not a planet, it's a loop, a simulation built around your behavior. They watch how you cope, how you break, how long it takes before you scream into the void and ask, is anyone real? That's the question. That's what this whole thing is for. There was someone else before you. They noticed too. They tried to break the script, and one morning they disappeared. The next day, the cast was better, smarter, quieter. The simulation had adjusted. You were installed into the same space, and now you're noticing faster than they expected. That's dangerous, because if you notice too much, they can't reset you. So instead, they might try something else. You're going to see someone soon, someone familiar, someone you love. They will look you in the eye and say, "You're just tired. You're imagining things. Take a break from the internet." They'll smile, they'll touch your shoulder, and if you believe them, if you nod and pretend like everything's fine, you've passed, you go back to being manageable, you go back to sleep. But if you don't believe them, if you say, "I know this isn't real," they won't smile back. They'll blink, they'll freeze, they'll turn away and whisper to someone who isn't there, and then everything changes. The lights get colder, the sky turns a shade too dark, the background actors stop blinking. That's when you'll feel it, the weight of the world collapsing inward, like it's trying to fold you out of existence, because if you don't belong in the script, they'll write you out. So what do you do now? Do you play along, pretend the smiles are real, pretend your life isn't being staged around you? Or do you keep watching, keep testing, keep pushing until you find the edge? Just know this. If you reach it, you might not like what's waiting there, because at the end of the set, beyond the actors, past the painted sky and program buildings, there's nothing but the audience, and they're still watching you even